It's you and your health today. And we're looking at the importance of coronavirus. Does coronavirus really have an importance? You want to check that out? Check it out on Google. Hey, not now, after the video. Hello and welcome back again to Divine Sport. That is, if you are a returning subscriber, I really do appreciate you a lot. And if you're new here, you are an amazing person. Thank you so very much for stopping by. This is Divine Sport, and we're here to keep you entertained, we're here to keep you amazed, we're here to keep you inspired, and we're also here to spur you up. Thank you so much. Whoa, we're already 400 now. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for everything. I really do appreciate. There's no Divine Sport without you. Hope you know. Thank you. So today we're going to be talking about the importance of coronavirus. That is, if really coronavirus has an importance. But before then, we're going to be looking at three subheadings, which is a brief introduction on coronavirus, or COVID-19 actually. Yes, a brief introduction on COVID-19, and also, has this virus existed before? That is, the coronavirus. Has it existed before, or is it just last year, or And also, we're going to be also checking. Why is it feared a lot? Why is coronavirus feared a lot? Then before we go to the importance. So I hope we all know that coronavirus is instigated by SARS-CoV-2. That is severe acute respiratory syndrome, CoV, that is coronavirus 2. And also it has killed more than 20 million people and also caused 700,000 deaths. Whoa, alarming. It's really deadly and dangerous. And we all know that its symptoms is associated with coughing, sneezing, diarrhea, vomiting, and so on. And also, you can agree with me that it can be checked, or it can be identified with X-rays, CT scans, that is computed tomography scans, and also it is corroborated with the PCR, that is the polymerase chain reaction. That is why when we go for tests, we go for PCR tests, that is the polymerase chain reaction tests. And you see, there are no existing therapeutics for this. That is, there are no existing medicines or cure for this particular virus. No, there is none. The only thing we have are just some medicines that will help you, to bring down this virus, to bring down the spread and to bring down the overload, the accumulation, of this virus in the body. So there are lots of viral drugs that are being produced, for this particular virus, but there is no cure for now. And SARS-CoV-2 is a very new strain of virus that was just identified in humans. Now, moving on to the next, we have has this virus existed before? There are lots and lots of families of coronavirus. There are lots. People might be thinking, oh, this virus just came out. Yes, the COVID-19 just came out in 2019, but coronavirus itself has a lot of families, and this SARS-CoV-2 is one of the family. I think the first coronavirus was identified in 1930, that is affecting chickens, affecting animals. Then as time started going on, in 1960s or in the 1960s, another coronavirus was discovered to affect humans, and to date, we just have only 7 coronaviruses that can affect humans. All other of these family affect just the animals, but we just have 7 that can actually affect humans. And I think SARS-CoV-2 is the 7th. That is, it's a new strain of virus. So it's kind of really difficult to manage and really difficult to find a cure. So some of these viruses are actually fatal, while some of these coronaviruses are actually mild. Okay, so I know someone will be saying, okay, so what's the SARS-CoV-2? What's SARS? Doesn't mean that there was SARS-CoV-1. Of course, there was SARS-CoV-1, and it was still discovered in China in 2002. It's still severe acute respiratory syndrome (COV-1), that is COVID-1. You know, it was discovered in 2002 in China, but this SARS-CoV-2 that leads to coronavirus, COVID-19, that is the strain or the one we're having right now, is really 10 times infectious and deadly than that of SARS-CoV-1. So moving on to the next subheading, it's why is it feared a lot? You see, generally, viruses are so difficult to cure and mostly managed, you see. So these microorganisms are very tiny. When I say tiny, you don't just use a microscope to view them. No, you must use an electronic or electron microscope, you see. So it's really difficult to see. Now, when these things enter the body system, the first thing they do is just to destroy the immune system. They first of all destroy the white blood cells that protect the body, and when they succeed in doing this, then they take charge of the body. You see, when the things protecting the body are down, then any other thing can come in. Take for instance that of HIV that leads to AIDS. HIV is human immune virus, okay, that leads to acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So HIV is what leads to AIDS, just as SARS-CoV-2 is what leads to COVID-19. Do you get? So when these viruses enter the body, they first of all destroy everything protecting the body system, then they take charge. Now when they take charge, the next thing they do is to replicate, okay? They multiply in billions, in trillions, in millions, in thousands. And each of these multiply again in billions, in trillions, and thousands. And so that's how they do till they overtake or overcome the whole body system, thereby leading to death of the whole system and finally leading to death of this individual or the individual. So it's so difficult to cure. And take for instance, even the common cold, the normal catarrh and coughs, the normal catarrh that we have, that is the runny nose that we normally have, it's difficult to even cure. When you take a drug, it's just to manage it. And sometimes, I don't know if you've noticed that sometimes when you even take drug for the runny nose, it even increases it. I don't know. So the only thing you just have to do is to manage it, take care of it, and everything clears up. So it's difficult to get a cure or a medicine that destroys viruses in the body. That's why till today there are no cure for HIV or no cure for AIDS. The only thing they do is just manage with some drugs, retroviral drugs, just to subdue these viruses. That is exactly what's happening with the coronavirus, COVID-19. So when they subdue these viruses, they subdue their multiplication, thereby helping the body to still be intact. So I think that is why it's feared a lot. Also, the coronavirus, why it's called corona, I can actually remember the language that has coron to be crown. So it has some crowns surrounding it, so it's so difficult for even a drug to penetrate inside of it. So whenever a drug comes to destroy it, it just, it has a crown, a shield covering it. So that's why it's called the coronavirus, the crown virus. So you see, it's really difficult to cure. I think that it's why it's feared a lot. Okay guys, but for now, always go for a PCR test, maybe twice, once in 2 weeks or once in a month. And if need be, you can also vaccinate yourself, like take your vaccination. I think there are 4 vaccines right now: the AstraZeneca, the Sinovac, the J&J, and the Sputnik vaccine. There are 4 vaccines now. So some are just a dose and some are 2 doses. So you come after the next month. Yeah, so if need be, go for your vaccination. But if not, then go for your PCR test, like always. Yeah, so important. So now we are moving on to the importance of coronavirus. Straight up to the importance of coronavirus. All right, so when you come to the medical line, when we talk about importance of a particular disease, we're talking about both the good and the bad aspect, or importance of anything. We're talking about both the good or bad aspect. So if that thing actually has a good aspect, then you list all the good aspects as an importance. But if it has a bad aspect, then you list all the bad, aspect as an importance. So most time when we say importance of malaria, we all know what malaria is, and so now we're talking about the importance of coronavirus. Of course, there's nothing good about coronavirus, guys. So it's the bad aspects, and it has actually cost a lot and a lot of life. When I started this video, I said it has cost 20 million lives and all 700,000 deaths. And that's why you have to stay safe, take care of yourself, take care of the environment. Also, it has led to the, I don't know how to put it, like the low economy of the world, of a lot of countries. It's lot of shops, sorry, lot of stores, yeah, shops, lot of even lot of industries, companies shut down this period, because of this coronavirus or COVID-19. It's really alarming. Like, it has caused a lot and a lot of problems, you see. And also, people now fear the fellow humans. We fear ourselves more than even the virus. You see, people are scared of hugging, people are scared of even talking to you, people are scared of shaking, people are scared of a lot of things. You see, when someone wants to talk to someone, is wearing a face shield and all that. So we fear ourselves now more than the virus itself. So it has a lot and a lot and a lot of importance per se, but these are just a few I can talk about. So really, guys, there's nothing good about this virus, and we pray that there will be a cure, and it's going to be a history, and we're all going to overcome it by God's grace. So thank you so much, and please, you really have to stay safe. Please, please, please. And you also have to be checking yourself as time goes on. Thank you so very much, and this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, why can't you just give it a like? Come on, do it now. Thank you, and you can comment whatever you think, your opinions. I'll put it down in the comment section below. I would love to see your comments, and don't forget to share. Thank you so much for watching. This is Divine Sport, and bye for now. Hey, if you've not subscribed, click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.